The disease of men is that they neglect their own fields and go to weed the fields of others. Try your best to treat others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. The great man is he who does not lose his child's heart. He who loves others is constantly loved by them. He who respects others is constantly respected by them. The foundation of the world lies in the nation. The foundation of the nation lies in the family. The foundation of the family lies in the individual. When heaven is about to confer a great office on a man, it first exercises his mind with suffering, and his sinews and bones with toil. It exposes his body to hunger, and subjects him to extreme poverty. It confounds his undertakings. By all these methods, it stimulates his mind, hardens his nature, and supplies his incompetencies. If you know the point of balance, you can settle the details. If you can settle the details, you can stop running around. Your mind will become calm. If your mind becomes calm, you can think in front of a tiger. If you can think in front of a tiger, you will surely succeed. The sole concern of learning is to seek one's original heart. People are eager to comment on something when they themselves are not in the situation of doing it. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. A man must not be without shame, for the shame of being without shame is shamelessness indeed. Only when someone refuses to do certain things will he be capable of doing great things. One who believes all of a book would be better off without books. The feeling of compassion is the beginning of humanity. Friendship is one mind in two bodies. Men must be decided on what they will not do, and then they are able to act with vigour in what they ought to do. Charity is in the heart of man, and righteousness in the path of men. Pity the man who has lost his path and does not follow it, and who has lost his heart and does not know how to recover it. When people's dogs and chicks are lost, they go out and look for them, and yet the people who have lost their hearts do not go out and look for them. The principle of self-cultivation consists in nothing but trying to look for the lost heart. There is a power in everything. It is the job of the artist to determine it and express it. The best things in life come in threes, like friends, dreams, and memories. Truth uttered before its time is dangerous. He who wishes to be benevolent will not be rich. Friends are the siblings that God never gave us. Listen to a man's words and look at the pupil of his eye. How can a man conceal his character? The way of truth is like a great road. It is not difficult to know it. The evil is only that men will not seek it. The way lies at hand, yet it is sought afar off. The thing lies in the easy, yet it is sought in the difficult. To feed men and not to love them is to treat them as if they were barnyard cattle. To love them and not respect them is to treat them as if they were household pets. There is no greater delight than to be conscious of sincerity on self-examination. Never has a man who has bent himself been able to make others straight. I dislike death, however there are some things I dislike more than death. Therefore, there are times when I will not avoid danger. A man must first despise himself, and then others will despise him. He who attends to his greater self becomes a great man, and he who attends to his smaller self becomes a small man. If you love men and they are unfriendly, look into your love. If you rule men and they are unruly, look into your wisdom. If you are courteous to them and they do not respond, look into your courtesy. If what you do is vain, always seek within. Evil exists to glorify the good. Evil is negative good. It is a relative term. Evil can be transmuted into good. What is evil to one at one time becomes good at another time to somebody else. The ways are two: love and want of love. That is all. Where it is permissible both to die and not to die, it is an abuse of valour to die. He who goes to the bottom of his own heart knows his own nature, and knowing his own nature, he knows heaven. If you let people follow their feelings, they will be able to do good. This is what is meant by saying that human nature is good. The way of truth is like a great highway. It is not hard to find. Never has there been one possessed of complete sincerity who did not move others. Never has there been one who had not sincerity who was able to move others. To act without clear understanding, to form habits without investigation, to follow a path all one's life without knowing where it really leads, such is the behaviour of the multitude.